Okay.
My contacts tell me that Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a person of compassion. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Understood.
The Riemann Resistance is very much in need of your help.
Admiral, I'm not reading any active vessels on scanners. There is, however, debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet. The composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, sir, but we need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are Thalaron weapons in one of the hulks. I'm not detecting the vessel that Obasek sent us to find, but all the ships and the debris field show some... Okay, I gotta turn this music down. But all the ships in the debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing. A high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all their systems. If the Riemann ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in the system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Riemann crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We need to be close before I can attempt uplink with the satellite's communications array.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Or it just ensnares us. Admiral, we're stuck with beam tunnels like a fly in a spider's web. We've managed to keep life support and environmental systems active, while almost everything else is offline. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing works. I'm not detecting any life signs on the satellite, sir, but there is a compartment with life support. The systems operating that beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power and the backups for one transport. Recommend we send the team over to the satellite and find a way to turn the beam off. Captain, the consoles appear to be... Wow. Captain, the consoles here appear to control the beam that's been draining the power from the latex Psylocke. But here is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. I know exactly where that console is. This console doesn't appear to be locked like the other ones. Whoever did this might not have thought that the console used for inventory control was important. I think I can access the back door to the rest of the satellite's programs from here. Yep. And just play with buttons. And voila. Spend a max. Classify the Hawk as active. Targeting control, make the Hawk permanent target. Okay, it doesn't move or use weapons, and won't do anything. We just have to turn her off.
If you fail to comply with command, you will be punished.
I've never seen those weapons used before by anyone in the arena. I think the mercenaries who act as the occasional guard thought that those weapons might actually be worth something, unlike the beat-up ones they let us use. My best guess is that they're looking to sell them at some point when their contract here is up for some extra money.
And now we fight.
Commencing Test 1. Nopadan Desert Akari entering testing area.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Commencing Test 2. Releasing Warrigals now.
Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Proceeding to Test 3.
I got to, huh?
Enemy targets on sensors.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
I'll punish you if I ever see you.
Leave me alone.
So I'm like, how did you get here after you escaped from Installation 18?
I remember you as well. It seems your prison break, however well-intentioned, just ended up the same way. It's enough to make me think that I keep picking the wrong side. After escaping the installation, I joined up with a freighter. We were passing near this system when we were snared by a satellite and drifted into the planet's atmosphere. The ship crashed, and even though I activated an emergency transporter to beam several of us to the planet's surface, we were captured almost immediately by a group of soldiers. Since then, I've been stuck in this cage, watching my former crewmates fight and die in this arena. Now I'm the only one left alive. That is all I know.
You said you were transporting weapons. What happened to them?
We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything that would shift the tide of war. even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
Any idea who brought you here?
It is too bright here.
Any idea what they want with us?
I tire of this life.
Are there other prisoners being forced to fight?
I have lost everything.
Is there a way out of here?
The trainers carry keycards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Do you think we can get one of those cards?
Can I trust you?
Yeah.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a keycard from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Then let's get out of here.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished. Test Scenario 4 activated. Ahala released.
Slavic, let's get out of here.
It is too bright.
Yes, we need to run away from the Scorpion fighters.
I tire of this life.
Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound, something to treat my fever, and anything that will ease my pain.
Analgesic. Antipyretic. And a disinfectant. And we need 2 of these. And now we gotta go treat Slavic.
It is too bright here.
Too bright? It's dark time, son. Come on.
I have lost everything.
I don't know about you, but it has been many hours since I last ate. Our captors gave us just enough food to keep us alive, but I can hear a pack of wild wargles. I have killed hundreds of wargles in the tests. I wonder what they taste like. I expect the wargles will probably lair somewhere near water, perhaps up on a ridge where they can leap down on prey. Let's both keep a lookout somewhere that we may find them.
Okay. I see ya. Alright, let's get into the cave.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. She'll never fly again.
Did you think you could run? From me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim!
Not, I think, today, Hakeem.
No!
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces, but before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
Understood.
I have new missions for you. Hakiv had a working... I have new mission.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
You leave immediately or you will be destroyed.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface.
Understood.
We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them, or find ways around them. Hakiv will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Don't think I need the pathway. Sorry about that. put you right in the fire.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Death roll above. Oh, I figured you would say that during that stream. Hopefully I can do this real quick. Okay, now I'm gonna go grab
Shield losing power.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No, we can still finish. You're the cause of all of this! You don't even understand what you've walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Shields losing power.
Fool! I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over.
It's over for you. The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
That's the science activator.
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Alright, hold on a second.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe. My My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
You will face the full might of the Romulan Star Empire!
Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
Did Stila just escape? Kidnapped and left her alone. Well, could be continued for sure.
Under attack.
Starfleet will continue the search for Sila's vessel, but as of right now we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Sila's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Salot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
Congratulations, Admiral.
The Federation has offered the Riemann Resistance humanitarian aid, and we are working with them to find diplomatic solutions to their disputes with the Romulans. Obasek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. And once again, please accept my congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you, Admiral.
I have new missions for you.
I fight for my people.
we will be free. Farewell, my friend. We will...
So much stuff I'm saving.
I am the leader of a Vulcan research team studying the unique ecology of the planet Pavo. Starfleet has informed me that an ion storm is active in the Pavo system. Logic suggests that the storm is blocking communications. However, storms of that magnitude can have other effects, some of a deleterious nature. As a precaution, the Alliance has asked me to accompany your vessel to the Pavo system. We are to determine the status of the research team and offer assistance if necessary. I am prepared to leave at your earliest convenience.
And let's go. However, there are no response on comms from the Pablo Research Station. I understand this is causing a lot of interference, however, if possible, our hands might not be... What's causing the interference?
The storm is creating spatial disturbances throughout the system. If we analyze their patterns, we might be able to position the ship at a point where communication is possible.
Agreed. Begin this game.
Initial scans are picking up clouds of ionized subspace radiation and chronometric particles. This is curious. Sensors are registering a stationary object. It is not far from our position.
An object? Is it a ship?
Unlikely. I suspect it is one of the Starfleet navigation buoys placed throughout the system. However, the ionization of subspace is warping and distorting the sensors. As a result, an accurate identification is not possible at this range.
Let's get closer, we might learn more there.
As I suspected, a navigational buoy. It appears to be inactive, however. The navigational buoys here are configured to broadcast a message on all frequencies. It is intended to inform those who arrive here that Pavo is protected reserve. Sensors indicate heavy hull ionization on this buoy. I believe it has been disabled by the effects of the ion storm.
The active buoy should boost our signal. Scan for one in range.
Navigational buoy 226 is nearby and should provide us with a means to reinforce hailing frequencies between the ship and the Pavo research station. However, I recommend caution in navigating further into the system. The ion storm is quite volatile.
Agreed. Helm land course for navigational buoy 226.
You are entering the Pavo system. The planet Pavo is a protected reserve. Access is prohibited.
We're to initiate handshake between our comm system and navigation buoy 226 now. Proceed. Handshake received. Fidelity is within acceptable margins of error. Comms are secured. Admiral hailing frequency open. Research station Pavo Prime. This is like Psylocke. Please respond. Over. No response. Local conditions are still a factor here. The buoys may not be able to overcome the storm's interference even without assistance. Looks like we'll have to brave the storm.
I have detected something of interest. Sensors show the formation of a spatial anomaly nearby.
Is it the source of the signal disruption?
Uncertain. It appears to be providing stability to the ion storm, similar to the eye of a hurricane. I am also detecting bursts of comm signals from the anomaly. The signals are currently garbled beyond recognition, but they could be from the research station. I recommend conducting a deeper analysis, both of the anomaly and the signals.
Agreed. Helm, land our course, and take us in. clear of hostile targets level for the moment. A number of Klingon vessels retreated into high warp during the battle and activated their cloaking devices. Local ion interference will make finding them difficult, if not impossible. Acknowledge, hail a Federation vessel. Hailing frequencies open, message sent, no respondents. Another unanswered question, Solma and ally.
Recognition files identify the Klingon vessels as classes deployed during the Federation Klingon conflict of the mid-23rd century. The Starfleet vessel is a Crossfield class, also active during that time period.
Time travel, scanned with chronometric particles.
Scanning. Sensors show a spike in the chronometric particles immediately preceding the arrival of these vessels. Fascinating.
Find something?
The Crossfield-class vessel is not transmitting a Starfleet recognition signal. Sensor analysis confirmed. It is the ISS Discovery, from the Terran Empire, the so-called Mirror Universe.
Might explain why they haven't answered our mails. Admiral Discovery is scanning us now. On screen, let's see what I have to say.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my loyal crew, thank you. I am Captain Sylvia Tilly, and I officially declare our intent to seek asylum. Clearly, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm not entirely sure how, but judging by the sensor readings I've seen, and that rather impressive ship of yours, we've taken a trip to the future.
Indeed, over 150 years.
I'm sure the science behind all of this is fascinating, but we have some more immediate concerns to address, namely the Klingon boarding parties running wild on my ship.
I can send an away team to the search.
Excellent. I'll have Patel, my chief of security, meet your team at the transport coordinates with the security detail. I look forward to meeting you in person. Tilly out.
Acknowledge we're on our way. Just gonna do a little bit of change.
Sensors indicate numerous life signs in your vicinity, reading multiple high-energy discharges as well. The data is consistent with 23rd century phaser and disruptor weapons at the highest setting. Proceed with caution. In the heat of battle, you could be seen as an enemy by anyone you encounter there.
Understood. Purple Muffins out.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery.
You must be Chief Patel.
Yeah, no. I'm afraid Patel has been relieved of command. Just like you're going to be relieved of those fancy 25th century weapons.
I suspect your captain wouldn't approve of this.
Our captain is weak, and you? You're a fool. The Terran Empire tolerates neither. Some would call this a mutiny. But any captain willing to conspire with Federation trash is no captain of ours. Now hand over those weapons, or we'll pick them off your corpses. The choice is yours.
Our weapons stay with us. Stand down while you can.
Enemy target on sensor.
Oh, we're transmitting now. Hello. Welcome aboard the Discovery. As you can see, things have become a bit more complicated. It seems that some of my crew have decided that now is the perfect time to express their concerns with my command decisions.
Violently, it would seem.
Yes. As if the Klingon boarding parties weren't enough to deal with. Oh, hey, let's have a mutiny too. Wonderful. Never mind that. Did Chief Patel make it to you? She was supposed to escort you through the security fields to the bridge.
No, she's not here. The fields are still active, though.
I see. We'll do what we can from the bridge, but I'm afraid we're a bit locked down here at the moment. According to our internal sensors, Chief Patel is in that deck security station. It's not far from your current position. She's probably trying to lock down this ridiculous mutiny there.
I see.
Find Patel. She should be able to override whatever the mutineers are doing to raise those fields. Take them down and make your way to the turbo lift.
Acknowledged, we're on our way.
Huh. Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
Look out! They're still alive!
Now that I have your attention, I have some questions. Tilly has plans, yes? She always has plans, and you're going to tell me what they are. Oh, you'll resist, of course. You're a Terran, after all. But let's be honest, Chief. You will tell me what I want to know. Apparently, Tilly's new allies are still with us. If you want something done right. Weapons at highest setting. Open fire!
Controls! And the booth! I'm guessing you're the one the captain sent me to meet. I'm Patel, Chief of Security. Thanks for the assist.
Are you alright?
I make it a habit to be on the outside of an agonizer booth. But I've spent my fair share of time in one, too. I'll manage. What's the situation? Is the captain still in command?
She is for now.
I'm not surprised. It'll take more than Klingons and mutinous riffraff to end Sylvia Tilly. I'm surprised she hasn't killed them all herself. In the meantime, I have orders to get you to the bridge, and I intend to obey them. Follow me.
The path's blocked by security fields.
Not a problem. There's no code written I can't crack. I'll have those fields down in short order. Cover me while I work. We might have some uninvited guests soon.
Understood. Work fast, Chief.
Go, go, go! Almost got it! Keep me covered! Damn it! Security fields are using my authorization code now. Let's get to the bridge. The turbo lift is that way. Watch your corners.
Now quarter no prisoners. Attack!
Ambush! Give me a second to get this field down.
We're reading the loss of security fields on that deck. I take it you found Chief Patel?
We did. We're on our way to the bridge.
Some good news for a change, though I'm not terribly surprised. Woman's harder to kill than a honey badger. Ready for the bad news?
Let's have it.
I'm afraid the Klingons have taken several lower decks and are moving in your direction. Keep your weapons hot. They're killing everyone they run into. I don't think they'll make an exception for you. Stick with Patel and get up here as soon as you're able.
Acknowledged. Purple muffins out.
I hear Klingon disruptors up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Do not let that Klingon scum through this junction!
Hold your position. There's been an incident.
What kind of incident?
The Klingon kind. Specifically, they've taken control of main engineering, killed my chief engineer and a security team in the process. They're threatening to breach the core if I don't surrender. That is not gonna happen.
Should we evacuate then?
Evacuate sounds a lot like retreat to me, and that is not gonna happen either. This is my ship, and I will not abandon her. Take Patel, get down to engineering, deal with the Klingons, and make sure that core breach never happens.
We'll do what we can, Captain.
I recommend you deal with this problem quickly. Neither of us will enjoy their solution. Tilly out.
Right. Let's get moving.
Klingons probably cracked Rathman's code. Idiot.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Bad news first. Seems there's more Klingons down there than we thought. You'll have to fight your way to main engineering. Good news? They'll be shooting at the mutineers down there. Might make your job a little easier, huh?
Acknowledged. Purple muffins out.
Rathman! Come in, Rathman! We're trapped on the engineering deck! Send reinforcements, now! Great. Mutant.
Get these doors open! The Mark wants these cowards dead!
Enemy targets on sensors.
Rathman's dead, and we will be too if you don't get that turbo lift open.
Flanking damage detected.
We all die this day. Die well. Die with honor.
Looks like the Klingons are in a hurry. That is some sloppy work. I was solving engineering problems like that when I was a first-year cadet. Rebalance the matter-antimatter inducers and adjust the flow rate to 0.5. That should bring the core back from the brink quite nicely.
Understood, we'll handle it.
Hope you know what you're doing. That warp core looks fit to breach.
Just in time.
Nicely done. Cut it a little close there with the core, but since we're all still here, I'm gonna call that a win. So, since we've got a little room to breathe here, why don't you come up to the bridge? There's a turbo lift nearby that I've relaxed the security locks on.
We're on our way.
Face to face at last.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these assholes?
Language! Oh, cursing. It's such a filthy habit. You did well against the mutineers. They weren't fond of my decision to seek asylum, I'm afraid. While unpleasant, it is better than the fate we left behind. In our universe, Pavo is a cruel, deadly entity. Being sent to that system is a death sentence. And sent there we were. I suppose an enemy decided it was time for me to retire. Permanently. But enough about that. Let's get down to business, shall we? First and foremost, I have no interest in hostilities with your government. I meant what I said about asylum.
Good. Do you speak for your entire crew?
I do. The mutiny was unfortunate, but what can I say? We're Terrans. Dominance is often challenged and must be maintained. The mutineers saw an opportunity, took their shot, and missed. Big time. Everyone left saw the price they paid for their failure. Believe me, the rest of the crew will fall in line. I'm fortunate you were here to deal with the problem. Apparently, my chief of security felt like spending time in an agonizer booth during most of the conflict. Honestly, Patel, if I knew you liked the booth so much, I'd keep you in one more often.
Why, you are right to say so, Captain. It won't happen again.
See to it that it doesn't. I'd hate to replace you, Chief, but I will if I have to.
Next steps, Captain?
Next steps are to get my vessel back in working order before those Klingons come back to finish us off. Now that's not going to be easy. I'm down a chief engineer, the power grid is a shambles, we have multiple hull breaches, and we're nowhere near battle ready.
Right, purple muffins to latex Psylocke. This is a Psylocke, everything alright. We detected a surge in the ISS Discovery's warp core, but it's now operating at a safe level. We need an engineering team here ASAP.
Our shields are down. If the Klingons don't get us, it's only a matter of time before the ion storm does. Monitor that console while I try to get the main deflector back online. I'd order my chief science officer to do it, but she chose her loyalties poorly.
Right, let's do what we can here.
Start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector. Klingons! All hands! Repel boarders!
Enemy
but the captain is mine!
Okay, the main deflector is in position. Recalibrate it now. Ugh, they're like Zethian bed roaches. Get off my ship!
Sensors are picking up numerous Klingon vessels decloaking. Combat is imminent. I strongly recommend you return to the ship at your earliest convenience.
Understood, we're almost done here.
Captain should be on their own ship in the heat of battle. Go. We'll take it from here.
Open weapons engineering status report. Engineering power restored, Admiral, but just... If we want this to be more than a patch job, we'll need more time. Time's up, return to the ship immediately.
Thank you. If we survive this, I look forward to repaying the favor. Now go, before it's too late.
Energize. Admiral Klingons are hailing us. Put it on the main screen.
I do not know how we came to be here in the future, and I do not care. What I do know is that we have a mutual enemy.
Situation here is complex, Captain.
There is nothing complex about it. I mean to destroy that ship, and you with it, if you get in my way. Be smart. Your ship has the technical advantage. We have the advantage of numbers. And we are Klingon. Stand with Discovery, and you will lose. Fight with us, and you will live to see another day.
Discovery is under my protection.
Then you are a fool, fighting in a burning house. Try to die well.
Red alert, all hands battle stations.
Discovery is altering course. We're headed toward Pavlo, full engines. Discovery has lowered the shields. We need transporters. Pavo cells.
The captain has left the ship. I'm in command now. Discovery is back in the fight.
Reading numerous Klingon vessels decloaking.
whoever hit us are receiving coverage reports from all decks. Helm basic maneuvers, tactical status report. Shields are at full, deflectors online, all weapons ready. It appears we are not bypassed all of our defenses like we weren't even here. Summit analysis, what hit us?
Based on what the sensors recorded during the attack, it appears we were hit by psionic energy, manifested into an energy pulse of considerable magnitude. The attack originated on Pavo.
Pavo attacked us? Why? Admiral, we're being hailed as Captain Tilly. That's right.
I don't like red in my ledger. You saved my ship, so I spared yours. This time. Next time I won't be so sentimental. First and last warning. Leave the system while you're able.
What do you hope to gain from us, Tilly?
Did you hit your head in that fight? I think what I have to gain here is pretty obvious. Everything. Pavo's reach is infinite. After a few more demonstrations of its power, everyone in the quadrant will have no choice but to swear allegiance to me. Or, die. Empress Tilly. That has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
You're insane. There's no way you'll succeed.
Sane, insane. I'm the one calling the shots here. And I'm pretty sure I told you to get lost or get wrecked. So who's the insane one again? Me, or the lunatic staring defiantly down the barrel of the ultimate weapon? Tick-tock, pal. My trigger finger's getting itchy.
Status report on the planet.
I am reading an energy signature on the surface of Pavo. It matches the initial blast from the planet. Another attack could be imminent. We will not survive a direct hit. I strongly recommend we exit the system immediately.
Helm, get us out of here, maximum warp.
Captain Tilly's betrayal, while unfortunate, was not entirely unexpected. Her use of this agonizer technology to weaponize the ecosystem of Pavo is a matter of utmost concern. I believe I can devise a means to neutralize her technology, but I will need time to conduct research. Rest assured that I will endeavor to counter Tilly's insidious actions as soon as possible. I ask that you prepare to take action at a moment's notice. The lives of untold millions, including our own, could be at stake.
Understood.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Alright, we will continue the next one later. Everybody have